actually have something new to look at. Technically, we had something new to look at a while ago, but I couldn't unlock that, so I didn't bother. I did give my thoughts on a lot of the new creatures on a community post, but this is like there's something actually new, and I can actually look at it. So this one kind of orientates its own video. It also gives me an excuse to do some Brawl later, because I like doing Brawl. Well, it is pretty early morning, and I find that the matchups are pretty uneven early morning, but we'll find out. Maybe I'll get my butt kicked this time around. As for Lambeosaurus, it's a very nice looking model. I like how big and chunky it looks, but these colors, man. How is it that they've given every new Omega like a flurry of skins to use? Like, look at the Spinosaurus. It's not here because I leveled it up. But Sinraptor has a skin, Cryo has a skin, Vectispinus has a skin. They all have skins. Okay, this guy doesn't. But then Lambeosaurus is one who actually needs the skin, because, man, these colors are awful to look at. As for other new creatures, we have Angel and Rebel. He's somewhere up there with the others. Did I not? Why are you not marked? Huh, weird. Anyway, yeah, I actually like how each game kind of gives their own spin on what the Spinoceratops looks like. Like in Jurassic World Evolution 2, they gave it a bit of more of a humped shape. Like, this is like a typical Spinosaur, but they gave it more of a that's a poorly drawn, but more of that kind of shape rather than what we see here. And this one, their take on Angel is that she has a shorter horn, which is very interesting. I briefly said that this is a fun-looking design, but it's kind of hard to screw up this design because it's a Dilophosaur-looking thing combined with a Compsognathus, which is already a combination of a bunch of theropods, Velociraptor, Tarbosaurus, and Compsognathus. This is the Compsognathus rig combined with Beta's head and the Tarbo's quills, so I guess it does kind of take away features as it just axed the Tarbo quills, but it's still fine because I don't think people are going to really miss it that much. Plus, it still has, like, the quills on the top of its head, so I guess it's fine. It's a decent design. I put it as the red ribbon, though, but why did I put a red ribbon? This is going to be a hard hybrid to get because I don't have either of the components at the right level. So I'll just put you at, like, a orange, which means you're useful for tournaments. This is the only legendary I don't have, actually. I need to level up my Spheratholos. Unfortunately, I can't because I used up all my coin to get this new creature, which we'll be looking at in a second. First things first, where is a Rebel? Rebel's design is a little more dull. Because really the only thing different from the original Spinoceratops in the game is just color. That's about it. Maybe the Shorn is a little shorter, sorry. Don't know what, I just woke up, so I'm still a bit groggy. Looking after the boys all week has, honestly, it's been tiring. I'm a bit tired, but this is a day where I basically have a break, and then tomorrow they're coming back, and I have to probably gonna have to build up another train set for them. You know, gotta put those Thomas toys to good use. The stuff I've collected over the years, might as well let someone else have fun with them while because mostly they're just sitting on my shelves, aside from all the dinosaur toys, which I don't let them play with because I'm scared they'll just break them. My Spinosaurus, they almost ripped, one of them loves to squeeze my dinosaur toys, and he nearly ripped off his tail or something. I mean, I'm exaggerating here, but either way, that's enough of me talking about my babysitting adventures. Let's get a look at the new Ovylenken. Judging from this, it looks pretty good. What we're looking for is an Oviraptor rig combined well with the Grylanken model. That means it needs to have crocodile-esque jaws or something. So let's see. Let's see if they did a good job. Right off the bat, one thing I can say. Okay, so it has the crocodile's eye. That's one thing for sure. Does it have teeth? It does not have teeth. It doesn't even really have the Gigantic beak. But at the same time, well, let me look at your scales. You have very crocodilian-esque scales. Okay, yeah, this is a very crocodile design. Combined, yeah, that's a cool design. But this one kind of abandons that. Well, no, wait, hold on, hold on. Yeah, okay, back scales there. And you? You do have some crocodilian-esque scales, but only on your neck. The rest of the body is... Well, let me look at the regular Oviraptor. It's very feathery and smooth. That one's kind of thick and scaly. Not as thick and scaly as the Ovylenken, but probably on par with you? No, you're also pretty smooth, actually. It's very subtle. The crocodile-esque things, it's definitely a terror bird face, with the crocodile eye, a bit of crocodile osteoderming, if that's even a proper terminology, which it definitely isn't. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, it's subtle, but I can sort of see croc scales there. Okay. Okay, this one actually does a decent job of blending all the things together. I like its face. I think the face is what's really selling this thing for me. Everything else is kind of like, it's subtle, but you can tell that this thing probably is a hybrid. Especially when you consider its... Where is... With a strong preference for the eggs of other dinosaurs, the Ovylenken, thanks to its crossbreeding with a Gryposuchus, so they did remember its croc ancestry, can widen its beak significantly to swallow them whole. So, it's more of a, something that you would have to see it like, I don't know, like a fan animation of this thing basically widening its jaw to the lengths of something like a crocodile. And then that would be your, croc ancestry. But it's still, you can sort of see the thick... Scaling is a bit more prominent on this guy than it is on, like, the regular Oviraptor. So I could say, yeah, pretty good. Brown coloration, normally I'm not a fan of the brown, but this one kind of works. It's like a warm chocolate brown, rather than a, cold, poopy brown, I guess. But this is, it's nice. I think I'd like a skin for this guy as well. But, it wouldn't really matter because I can't really get skins. Now, one thing I have noticed it has 0% critical chance, yet 200% critical damage. And something tells me that has something to do with the fact that it has a lot of critical-esque moves. Oh, look at Devious Strike. For some reason in its patch notes, they said Devious Strike, they changed the logo to something stupid and unappealing, and yet here it looks normal. Weird. That's the same. Armor-piercing Decimate, so that's just a simple move, where it's just a, like, armor-piercing Rampage, but more damage. Alert Critical Group Defense, is that the same as yours? Do you have the exact... No, you have Critical Alert. You have Critical Group Defense. Sorry, Alert Critical Group Defense. So, while secure, your whole team gains 100% critical chance, and your opponents get just a 50% damage reduction for, like, 2 turns. But then threatened, the whole team gets, again, critical chance. Oh, it's the same thing except it nullifies. What's the point of just call it group critical nullification? Why call it just... Oh, never mind. Then we have instant buff, which just increased speed, increased damage, 100% chance to dodge. I guess it's mainly relying on the counterattacks. This thing goes defensive. And then its counterattack, extended critical counter. Oh, wait, hold on. It doesn't attack at all. Huh? So, what about this move? Critical swap and 100% chance to dodge 100% of damage, and then increase 75% chance. So that's critical... That's technically just a stuck critical landing, I guess, and then stunning obstruction. Hang on a second. So, what? This is kind of a really bad moveset. Because you're only left with, like, Devious Strike? I mean, I guess it's made up for the fact that this guy has 200% critical damage, so even Devious Strike is enough to dish out so much damage. And combined with its cunning abilities, it's solid, I guess. It's a good cun. I don't think it's going to be meta-breaking, that's for sure. It's been a while since I've said that about a dinosaur in this game. Even its resistances. It has no stun resistance, which is kind of critical in this day and age. But it is immune to bleed, and I can't really see myself using this guy too often. But we will test it out anyway. Let's check out some animations. Oh, too big. This is what I really should have done to begin with. Just check out the model fully like this. Man, I don't see a lot of YouTubers utilize the AR feature too much because it's kind of an underrated feature. It's really well made. Well made for what it gets the job done. I honestly think it's better than Pokemon Go's AR. In which you can place the creature wherever you want, you can shrink the size of it, and then whatnot. It just feels like a very nice feature to use that a lot of people don't really utilize that often. And furthermore, I can get to view the feeding animation, which is just going to be killing a goat, right? Oh, it's going to kill some dudes. Okay, wow, okay. With that serrated beak, it looks way better on this guy than it does the regular Oviraptor. He just walked over all of... As you can see, I do have a set for like a future video I'm making on. Not that anyone who watches my Jua videos actually care about my Movies United videos. Anyway, as for the play animation, I think it's just a cow. Yep. Whoop, he jumps on. As for its tapping, it's your typical Oviraptor thing. Now, I guess I could have said I would have preferred like a Terror Bird animation, but honestly, this is technically still a Terror Bird, just with the Oviraptor animation. It still looks like a Terror Bird, so I guess it counts. Now, let's test it out in some strike events, which is, should be on the map right now. Hey, that's a oh, hang on, what was that? Oh, it's a Centausaurus. I don't like darting these guys. Now, this is a trial I assume I cannot use. Yep, no uniques there. Let me switch over to the other map. Maybe there'll be better... I can actually find the rare incubator that should be available today. And wow, this game. Just, really? What is all this? What is the point of all these supply drops if they don't have anything attached to them? Not even any... They're not even event supply drops. Ah! Okay, fine. 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 We'll test it against some baby opponents. Where are you? You can... Okay, they're level 5 and level 6. I'm sure you can do this on your own. I mean, yeah, we won't get to see your swap out and swap ins, but whatever. It's fine. There's only one creature to choose. We'll do a few battles, I guess, to just see how well it is. You don't have any priority moves, right? I mean, I guess now we can just see all the new animations, right? All these moves have some, except this one. So, you really need to... I guess by the time you use that move, you'll have a critical chance already. But really, I kind of feel like this dude is just kind of... I mean, this guy's a critical attacker, so... Just do that. Increase your critical chance, reduces damage, but he's just gonna do that. Do you resist? You don't resist vulnerability. And honestly, yeah, you're just gonna increase speed, but... Well, I guess you kill in a single hit. Let's see how much critical damage. Usually you do 940. What about the critical? Wow, okay, that's a lot of damage. Now let's see if we can get it with the... Do you still have 100%? You have 50%. Let's just use instant buff. Get some of that dodge animation. Oh, I really like the head on this guy. That's really the best feature of this Ovylenken. Increased critical chance again. 20% only? What? We might not get a full-on critical hit here, but I'm not happy with that. No, we want 100% crit damage here. Just to see how much damage a level 21 can do. I'm immune to bleed, so that's good. And then just more speed. I'm really not liking the idea of, like, if this guy had an actual counterattack, then I would have been on board with its ability to, like, it has 2 stalling moves. But, like, since it doesn't have a counterattack, it's kind of pointless. But let's see how much armor piercing decimate does. Okay, that is a lot of damage. Maybe I can see why it doesn't have a critical, a counterattack of any kind, because that's a lot of damage. But then afterwards, it's left vulnerable. It only can do Devious Strike. And, well, you know, it's not... It's cool, but it's not great. It's a cool design, just not... I don't think it's going to be used in battle too often. Right then, and now let's do something actually fun, which is this. It looks like I can do 2 battles before it's time to go. Unless, of course, I get a 15-minute incubator. It really depends on how much I want to play. Because Brawl is like a double-edged sword. Well, the best part is, like, even if I lose, I get frustrated. But it's not that, it's just me getting frustrated. This is a really hard battle because, well, the Rex is kind of slow, actually. But, like, I'm going to do that. I have a strat. This is my strategy here. I have my Thylaconix go for, like, a super strong hit. Then my, if I can just get everyone set, my Thylaconix buffs up the front row, and then my Tarbognathus goes for taunt. to lure anyone, any damages to that guy, since he's a low level, and he's a flock, he can take all the hits. He's the patsy, basically. And then the T-Rex, and, I mean, my Doe, and my Ankyla Moloch, they just do the heavy group hits, and just wipe out the front row. Of course, this time around, they do have some increased armor, I think? Did he quit? I think he quit. No, he didn't quit. He just, for some reason, went for speed up strike rather than an actual hit? Why? Now, this could fail if, like, they have a faster Doe, and the Buck actually gets the stun on my Tarbagaga, because then it'll remove the taunt, and it'll still hit my front row, which is quite vulnerable. But they need to be in the front row so they can receive the buffs, because if they don't get the buffs, they're not going to deal enough group power to take out the front row, like this. There we go, front row is completely decimated. And because my back row both have their own individual dodges, it increases their chance of survival. Which works for the Tarbagaga. Didn't work for the Thylaconix, but thankfully he is very bulky, so he can take a hit. And now that Doe is low enough HP for my my Ankyla Moloch to kill it. That Buck though, this guy, am I fighting Rex Raptor right now? Because he just never shuts up about the Buck and Doe, so I wouldn't be surprised if he leveled it up that much. Either way, he's now that my dude is taunting in the front, it means my Tarbagagas are safe. That was a lot of damage, but yeah. This is a clean sweep right here. Man, this is why I just love playing Brawl. He can hit whoever. Honestly, I can just go for all my youngest hits. No. I'm not gonna be that mean. Let's let him get at least one kill. Yeah, because really, he's not gonna go for the. Okay. I gave you a clear shot to kill one of my guys, but you didn't take it. Obviously, visuals on this game mode, are a bit buggy, because, like, you got, like, how do I explain it? Sometimes dinosaurs will go invisible, dinosaurs face the wrong way, all sorts of stuff, but otherwise, it seems to work just fine, the way it's structured. And the rewards are also very worth it. I'm just gonna hop over to the Brawl shop and show you what I mean. Oh, see what I mean? This guy's got a faster Doe, and a faster Buck, so... Okay. So, it's the same plan, but it's going to be a bit riskier. I have to go for the taunt, but again, if he stuns my Tarbagagas, then my front row is going to take a heavy hit, basically. And the plan could be awry. Oh no, he didn't go... Really? Not the plan I was expecting. He's just going to hit my Thyla. I mean, I say she, because Doe is definitely 100% female. That's the whole point of it being called the Doe. It's the Mama Rex. Okay, I got a good hit off of her. These guys go for their hop and mock. Unfortunately, their Thylaconix is a lot slower. That means I won't get to nullify any positive effects. Okay. It's a bit tricky. If he gets the stun... He didn't! Okay, we're safe. That means, yeah. That Indoraptor is gonna hit my Tarbos, my little compy, my annoyingly sounding Tarbos. If they had used real compy noises, would they be less annoying? I don't know. The Thyla could dodge, so that's a bad thing. But I know the Indoraptor's definitely dead. Oh, yep, okay, never mind. The Doe is dead too, because now that the front row is gone, my Ankyla Moloch can smash! Oh, no critical hit? Okay, like a 15% chance to not get a critical hit, and you didn't get it. Way to go. Way to go. Oh well, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's 4-on-1. We're fine. And once again, I'm gonna give you the chance to actually kill my dudes, but you actually have to take the hit, okay? Oh wait, no, you can't, because my Ankyla Moloch is daunting. So, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I even went for my even when I go for my lowest hits. Man, I love playing Brawl until I lose. Then I hate Brawl. But at the same time, look at this. Look, I'm actually getting the incubators that I haven't been able to get for years because well, not years, that's an exaggeration, for months, because I just do not care about actual PvP battles. And that means I can also get this, right? Oh dear. Brawl doesn't count anymore. That used to count, but I guess not anymore. There he is. Very cool looking Ovylenken. Cool, but not very strong. Gotta be said. Let's be honest though, he's gonna get buffed. They always realize when they see a new creature is not performing well, they always buff it so that people will unlock it. But I'm still not gonna add it to my main team even if they do buff it, because I'm still trying to rake. I just spent all my coins to unlock that guy. Coins that I could have used to max. I actually had enough coins to max this guy out, to get this guy to the last level. Which is a shame because I love Gryganeth. Either way, guys, that's the end of this video. I'll see you next time. I imagine a new update is coming right around the corner. There was a datamine revealing a bunch of new creatures, including Ovylenken, but now there's also more creatures to look at. You know what? Actually, let's take a look at that. Well, that's not something pleasant to look at, too. There's a creature migration, but it's only Angel that's available on the map as a short-range spawn, my absolute favorite. And then everything else is basically just all the legendaries and uniques that were available in PvP or on the map are no longer on the map. At least this is coming soon, I suppose. As for the new creatures, if I scroll up just enough, I should be able to find them. It looks like we also have like some kind of sanctuary event coming in the future, which sounds pretty cool actually, because sanctuaries is kind of boring but useful at the same time, so it's kind of glad that they're doing something to make it more engaging. But as for new creatures, okay, I think this is the one. Protoceratops is coming to the game, which is I'm excited for. I love Protoceratops. Scorpio Venator, that's the, and a Bellisaur, so I imagine the Carnotaur animation, unless they want to make a new animation, but why would they do that? And it looks like it's getting a hybrid with Dimodactylus, so that could be a legendary, or that could be a unique. Glyptosavis, so, unfortunately, it's another Concha Venator hybrid. I'm really getting sick of those. But Glyptosavis, what could that be? So the Glypto is probably from either Glyptodon or Glyptoceras. And the only Savis I can see is Lystrosavis? Protonodon, I'm not sure what that could be. It could be a hybrid, it could be a creature I've never heard of. I honestly don't know. But now we have Scorpio Stegotops. So that one's pretty obvious. Actually, no, it's not. I was thinking it could be Scorpius Rex, but then I see the K instead of a C, because Scorpius Rex uses a C. So I thought that was that would have been so cool if it was a Scorpius Rex Stegoceratops hybrid. But no, it looks like it's Stegoceratops plus the Scorpio Venator, which is also getting a hybrid with Scorpiodactyl. So that's probably an Apex. Okay, yeah, that's probably it. But these are the ones I'm really excited for. Dilozarian, which is from the pole, Draco Intrepidus, which is also from the pole, and Trico Venator. Those are the ones I'm very excited for, because it means I was so scared that I was grinding up all this DNA for Dilozarian and it wasn't going to come to the game because Trico Venator was going to win because T-Rex hybrid. But it looks like they're going to add all three of them to the game at some point. So that is something I'm honestly really excited for, because I cannot wait for my boy Orion to get a hybrid. And it's going to have so much healing abilities as well. My throat's giving out. I don't have enough water. And my is that my battery percentage? Is that my actual? Yeah, that's my actual percentage. I better turn off the phone now. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go for real this time. Goodbye.